This is Stefan Gammelgaard from BrainRocket, and today I'm going to show you how to use your Gmail account for any business emails or personal emails that you might have. So you will be sending and receiving all emails through one account. By that, having the advantages of saving time. You don't have to log in and log out all the time. You can use the Gmail app for all your email accounts. And it's generally just to being able to organize your emails and have an overview. So the first thing we're going to do here is forward our working email address to a Gmail account. And I've just set this Gmail account up. It doesn't really have much, don't really need it for this tutorial. And the example I'm going to go through now is how to take a email account from your domain and send it over to Gmail. So the first step here is to go to the email administration of your domain. It might look a bit different, but it's pretty much the same thing. You go into your control panel, you find the place called mail administration or something similar, and from here then you can set up your new email account, or as I did this previously, I'm just going to be going forward to the next step, which is forwarding. So I'm going to click forward, and here I am just going to be pasting in the Gmail account, adding new forwarding. So this is done. This is pretty much what you need to do. A smart thing to do though is to go into storage and tell your account not to store these emails, because you don't want to be cluttering up your server with a lot of emails that you're only using in Gmail anyways. But the next step is to go into Gmail, and right now all emails from that email account is going here, but we have to also send from this email account. So we're going to settings, accounts and import, and from here we can, I've actually set this up already, so I'm just going to delete this and show you how to do it. So what you're going to do here is we're going to add a new email address. This pop-up is going to show up, and you can call this whatever you'd like. We're going to just insert the email in here that we want to be sending from, and this is going to be treating as an alias. So the next step, it's going to be asking for 3 bits of information. The first is the server, which you have to look up specifically for the domain you're using, and it's quite easy. You just go into support somewhere. You're going to find mail, and depending on how good these guys are, they're going to be giving a lot of different tutorials, and if you don't have one as called here, setting up for Gmail, then you can probably find the server in some of the other tutorials. But here we have the Gmail, and somewhere down here, here it is, you have the server name. So we are actually just going to be using that. ASMTP, it's always going to be called something like that. I have it right here. The port number is the same, and here we're just going to be writing the email address, and here I have a ridiculously long password. I think that was right, and TLS is recommended, and we're just going to keep that. Add account. And the last bit of thing we have to do here is just confirm, and it is quite easy. You don't even have to write this code down. We're just going to go back to our inbox, and see here we have the email team confirmation. I'm just going to be clicking this link, and this completes the first step. We can now send and receive emails through Gmail. But we just want to be going through a last quick thing, which is to organize our emails, so we have a nice overview when we look through our emails. So let's go back to settings, go into filters, and we're going to be creating a new filter which is going to be looking at all emails sent to this address, and click create filter, and then we're going to be applying a label to this filter. And this is just for demonstration purposes, but I'm just going to be calling it the same name as the email. So let's click create here, and the label was created, and we're just going to click here as well, create filter. So now we have a match for anything going to this address to our filter, which is visible over here. And right now we don't have any emails going to this. So let's just try and do that. We'll send from our other Gmail account and write info. And let's just call this demonstration because this is for demonstration purposes. Send. And look at that. We have a nice clear label here. And the last little detail you want to be putting, well, this is of course however you like it, but it's always nice to have a color on it. So it's quite clear to have, okay, all the orange ones of this email, all the green ones of another email, and so on. So that's the filters. And the last little detail, which I think is really important, is to go back into accounts and import and go to here where it says send mail as. There you have, when replying to a message, here we want to be replying from the same address the message was sent to. Because otherwise you might be in a hurry and send or reply an email with another address, and you don't want to be doing that. So that's pretty much it. You now have it all set up, and make sure to subscribe to other future tutorials.